అవును సార్.
కోర్స్ కంటిన్యూ చేయండి.
Okay, sir. First of all, thanking you, sir, for giving this opportunity to introduce about myself is Surya Prakash. Sir, now we are discussing SAP MM roles and responsibilities. In SAP MM roles and responsibilities, we are working two types of projects.
SAP అనకూడదు, SAP అనాలండి. So SAP, not SAP.
Okay. That is an implementation project and support project. Coming to the implementation project, we have 5 steps. Coming to plan, the first step is planning. In planning section, overall business process to be known. It in this planning level, we have high level meetings is done between client and supporting consultant companies. In implementation project, we are focused on overall business process of the client. And coming to the business process, here the client was what type of business doing, like what he was manufacturing and what he was purchased and to be known as purchase to pay and order to cash, etc. As a SM consultant to be known, client having how many plans are having. In these plans, how many are active and inactive modes. And coming to the hello.
Yes, bro.
Hello, you can carry on.
Okay, sir. Yeah, some small disturbances occurred here. And coming to the business end users, half of the information is gathering through business end users. Here the business end users work is to create purchase orders and post invoice create and posting. And coming to the operation level, it means after understanding the business requirement, you will have to make a document. That document is blueprint. After understanding business scenario, to prepare one document, that is to-be document. It means to-be documents means SAP document or future document, estimated documents. That to-be documents. Hello.
Yeah, Surya, hi.
Yes, a small disturbance is occurred here. That's why I cannot able to. Now I am able.
Yeah, 100% perfect.
Okay. Now we are going to configuration process. SAP have two types of configurations. That is baseline configuration and final configuration. Coming to the baseline configuration, it means business day-to-day purchasing activities is being occurred. It has 80% of the process is completed in this configuration. And coming to the final configuration, it means 2%, 20% is completed. SAP MM module has integrated with different types of modules. That is sales and distribution, product and planning, warehouse, FI, and etc. Coming to the testing, in real time we have some testings like ALM. It means application lifecycle management. In this, we are prepare some test scripts. There are different types of test scripts is there. That is performance testing, unit test, and UAT, regression testing, security testing, etc. And coming to the enhancements and development, in real time, ABAPR has been included with this segment. And now go to production. It means go live. It's go live means in this process a product will be came. That's all, sir. Hello.
Okay, so you need to prepare the document once again. Okay,
sir.
Okay, next.
Good evening, sir.
Madam, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Good evening to all. Myself, Musha. Today I am giving presentation about SAP MM roles and responsibilities. In SAP MM, we have to work on different types of projects. Now I will discuss about implementation project and supporting project. Coming to the implementation project, we have to work on from starting to ending process. In this implementation project, there are different types of phases we have to follow, from planning to production system. First planning will be done, after that documentation next, and then configuration, after that testing, after that go live. Coming to the planning, there is a strategic level, nothing but high level planning. Here project management team will check it out. What is the cost of the project, duration of the project, how many resources are required for the project, what is SLA, these are all discussed at strategic level. As a SAP consultant, we have to gather information about total business process, like how many plants are present, how many are in active mode and inactive mode, how many purchase organizations are there, what is logistics and distribution processes, company codes, storage locations, etc. We have to gather all this information from business end user. At operation level, after understanding the all business requirement, we will have to make one document. That document is called blueprint. There are two types of documents we have to know. To be document, as is document. To be document have to be prepared by SAP consultant. This is also called SAP document or future document or estimated document. As is document will be provided by the client. After understanding all the business process, we have to explain all the information to client, like generation of PO, goods receipt, invoice planning. All these we have to gather the information from document, and we have to explain to the client. And then next level is configuration. In SAP, there are two types of configurations are there. Baseline configuration. Second one is final configuration. From baseline configuration, 80% of the configuration will be done by baseline. In final configuration, SAP MM module will integrate with FI or SD or PP modules. 20% of these configuration will done in final configuration. After completion of configuration, project will go for testing. There is a tool, ALM tool, application lifecycle management tool. In this tool, have to ready test scripts and execute it. Different types of testings are also there. UT testing, user testing, integration testing, regression testing, performance testing, security testing. Any enhancements and developments are required, how to communicate with developer based on client requirement. After completion of all these configuration and testing, we'll send it to production system. There, end user will post PO, invoice, goods receipt. If it is successful, then our implementation project will complete. If there will be any problems, we have to work on it. If it is successful, then then we have to go back to our permanent company. And then coming to the support project, the main job of supporting consultant is to provide assistance to the customer or the organization where SAP is already implemented. There are different types of errors like related to configuration, end user errors, master data errors, technical errors. These errors are bugs forwarded by the end user to the support team through tickets. The different types of tickets will come like P1, P2, P3, P4. These tickets are prioritized under categories like high, medium, and low, depending on how severe the problem is. Depending on these categories, we have a time frame to fix the issue. For example, high priority 2 hours, medium will be 2 days, low will be 5 days. This time may change according to the company based on service level agreement. If we are not resolved tickets in time, resolution time and response time may breach. So we have to take care of it. Otherwise, have to pay penalty. As a MM consultant, have to prepare documents related to configuration and testing. After all these, management may ask weekly reports, monthly reports related to tickets. So we have to send these reports timely. This is all about support project. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. So who is next?
Sir, can I go? Good evening, sir. Good evening, guys. Today I will be telling an overview of a MM consultant, like roles and responsibilities. As a MM consultant, we'll be going through 5 phases. Those are like planning, blueprint, configuration, testing, and go live. In planning phase, there will be high-level meeting between client and consulting companies. about the project cost and resources and service level agreement. When in client location, our main duty is to gather the requirement information, and in implementation stage, we'll be focusing on business process of the client. In business process, we will be knowing about the client information like P2P process, OTC process, and manufacturing process. And as an consultant, our main duty is to find out about how many plans are there, how many active and inactive purchasing organization, logistics, vendors, customers, and company codes, and storage locations. This all information will gather from end user. And in SAP, we have two types of screens. They are SAP end user screen and SAP consultant screen. In end user screen, it's like a easy access screen. End user will be posting day-to-day transactions in it. And coming to the consultant screen, like implementation management guide, it's related to configuration. And coming to operational level, after we understand the business requirement, we will need to make one document that is called as blueprint. In this, we have to like make a document. It is like a to be document and as is document. To be document is like we need to prepare SAP document, future document, and estimated document. In coming to as is document, this document will be provided by client, which has present business process in it. Next, we have a configuration level phase. In this, we have two types of SAP, basic line configuration and final configuration. Coming to baseline configuration, we need to find day-to-day business operation in client. It's like 80% of configuration will be done in baseline configuration. And coming to final configuration, it is like integrated with the different SAP modules like FI, SD, PP, warehouse management. It is like covered like 20%. Next, we will have a testing phase where we'll be working on a tool called ALM. It's nothing but application lifecycle management. In this, we have test scripts, and we will work on them, execute them by doing these testings like unit testing, integration testing, regression, performance, and security testing. And coming to enhancement and development stage in real time, we'll be working with the ABAPer in backend. And the final phase is go live. In this final stage of production, we will work with end user related to PO, invoice, goods receipt, etc. And also will be after this all phases completed in the client, will be sent back to our consulting companies where we'll be supporting the project. Supporting the project means we'll be dealing with the tickets related to configuration, errors, end users, interface related, master data process, and ABAP. In these tickets, we have like four levels of tickets like P1, P2, P3, and P4. P1 we need to resolution time is like 2 hours, P2 6 hours, P3 is 4 days, P4 and 6 days. And we need to assign within 15 minutes, like P1 and P2 tickets, we need to assign within 15 minutes. And coming to P3 and P4, we have to assign minimum in 30 minutes response. And also we need to maintain a documentation related to configuration and testing. And also we need to train the user in real time. Coming to MIS reports, MIS is nothing but management information system. In this, management will be asking about the reports related to how many tickets resolved weekly, monthly, quarterly. So that is duties we'll be doing as consultant. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Inka ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Shiva Prasad. So today we are going to discuss about the SAP consultant roles and responsibilities of two types of projects. One is implementation project and one is consulting project. So first level of implementation project is strategic level, means it's a planning. All high level authorities of the business or of the consulting companies will be included in that, and they have to go to the client location, and they have to use the each and everything about project cost and resource and service level agreement, and all the high level management, top level management will be included in it. Okay. And client location, we have to go to go to the client location, and we have to gather the requirements of the clients, what type of business he has doing, and what type of the future oriented projects and future oriented type of business is included, and what is the duration of the project. We have to discuss with the client, and we have to make the agreement. This all included with the top level management. And as an consultant, we have to know the what type of business process is running with the client. Okay. We have to gather each and everything information about procure to pay process and order to cash process and manufacturing process of the client. And we have to identify the plant location, what type of plants are in active and are in inactive, and what type of purchasing organizations are included in the client locations, and what type of logistics the client is using, and vendors, customers, company code, and storage locations of the client, and what type of actual business he is doing, and what type of products he is manufacturing. So we have to gather each and everything about the business. Okay. And we have two types of screens here. One is SAP end user, and one is SAP consultant screen. It means SAP end user screen is easy access screen. It means when a client is working in their location, so he has to do an order to us, right? So they have to make an PO and any invoice related. So the screen will be easy for them. As a consultant, we have to get an idea of those two types of screens, as easy access screen and implementation manual guide screen. So uh, and the third level is operational level. After understanding all the business requirements with the client, with the client, and we are making a number of discussions with the client, we have to make one document. The document is called as a blueprint. Okay. And there are two types of documents. One is as is document, means it will be provided by the client, means what type of present business situation is running by the client, the business information, and the invoice process and the accounting process. Each and everything information will be provided by the client to us, because the reason is we have to convert the non SAP data into the SAP. So he will be giving each and everything, and we have to prepare the to be document, like SAP. It is also called as SAP document, and future document, and future estimated document. Okay. And after this process, the next level is configuration level. And SAP has two types of configuration, means as when we are installing any software in our computer, so they have the configuration settings, right? So same when we are as a consultant, we are going to install the SAP software with the client. So they have two types of configuration. One is baseline configuration and final configuration. Baseline configuration is nothing but the basic system configurations will be software configuration will be installed with the client, and remaining 20% is the main part, because SAP MM and financial control, sales and distribution, plant purchase, warehouse management, storage, etc. So these all are including this, because they are interrelated. So this is the final configuration done by 20% will be done by the consultants and the ABAPer. And again, the fourth level is testing. After installation of the software, we have to do some certain type of testings with the software. One is ALM, application lifecycle management. It is also known as product lifecycle management of computer programs. It encompasses requirements management, software architecture, computer programming, and software testing, and software maintenance, and change management, continuous integration, and project management. It relates with the product lifecycle management of all the computer programs. And again, we have test scripts, because we have to execute some certain type of test with the application software, so that the user can be use the software very friendly. The first testing is unit testing. It is a software development process in which the smallest testable parts of an application called units are individually and independently scrutinized. And another test is user acceptance testing. It is a type of test performed by the end user, the client, to be verified and accept the software system before moving software application to the product environment. And user acceptance test is a final phase of testing after functional integration and system testing is done. And we have another testings like integration, regression, performance testing, and security testing. Okay, and enhancements and developments, and in the real time we have to discuss with the ABAPer. We have to know each and everything about the client requirements, and we have to design the software as per the requirements of the client. And again, the last phase is go live. After the acceptance of the client, we can directly go the production system. The software is in the live stage. It means the end user can easily access and easily make an purchase orders with us. Okay, we have phases like planning, blueprint, configuration, testing, go live, and end user program. Okay, and it is the implementation project is done here. And we have second type of project is consulting companies. It is support project. It means as Chanu sir said that support project will be for 3 years agreement, and implementation project duration is 16 months. Okay, and we are discussing about support projects here. The tickets will be like configuration errors, end user interface related, master data errors, ABAP users. This type of different type of errors will be there. The tickets will be raised by the client. Okay, we have ticket types of P1, P2, P3, and P4. P1, P2 are the high priority tickets, and P3, P4 are the low priority tickets. So the duration time, as you've seen on the screen, 2 hours is the resolution time of the P1, P2. P1 and P2 is 6 hours. It all depends upon the service level agreement between the client and our consulting company. So as an SAP consultant, we have to maintain certain type of documents like configuration and testing and user training. We have to maintain certain type of documents, so it will be helpful for the future purpose. And we have to maintain some reports like weekly, monthly MIS reports, so that our consulting company will look over and will discuss about the future requirements. Thank you, sir. Done.
Yes, very great explanation.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have 2 doubts, sir, here.
Okay, చెప్పండి.
So 1 minute. సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్లో క్లయింట్ లొకేషన్కి వెళ్ళాలి కదా సార్. ఇప్పుడు క్లయింట్ ఒకవేళ యూఎస్ఏ యూకే నుంచి ఉంటారు కదా సార్ మామూలు రెగ్యులర్గా. సో అప్పుడు ఎలా అవుతుంది సార్ ఇది యాజ్ ఏ కన్సల్టెంట్గా మనం?
మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి అడగండి, గట్టిగా మాట్లాడండి, వినపడట్లేదు
సార్. ఇప్పుడు ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్లో క్లయింట్ లొకేషన్కి వెళ్ళాల్సి ఉంటుంది కదా సార్ యాజ్ అన్ SAP కన్సల్టెంట్ లాగా.
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు క్లయింట్ వచ్చేసి మనకి యూకే ఆర్ యూఎస్ఏ క్లయింట్స్ ఉన్నారనుకోండి. సో అప్పుడు ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్స్లో ఎలా అవుతుంది సార్?
ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్లో మీరు ఇక్కడ నుంచే మీ దేనికైతే రిక్రూట్ అవుతారో ఆ కంపెనీ నుంచే పని చేసుకోవాలి.
ఓకే.
క్లయింట్లో లొకేషన్ వేరే చోట ఉంది అంటే మీరు దేనికైతే రిక్రూట్ అవుతారో దానికే పని చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది అనమాట. మిమ్మల్ని రిక్రూట్ చేసుకున్న కంపెనీ ఉంటుంది కదా,
అవునవును,
ఆ లొకేషన్లో పని చేసుకోవాలి.
ఓకే సార్, డన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే, ఇంకా ఎవరు ఉన్నారు?
డన్ సార్, ఈరోజు 4 మెంబర్స్. ఎస్ సార్.
ఓకే,
4 మెంబర్స్ చెప్పారు సార్ ఈరోజు.
ఎంతమంది అండి?
4 మెంబర్స్.
4 మెంబర్స్ అనుకున్నాం, 4 మెంబర్స్ అయిపోయారు. ఓకే, ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఒక్క నిమిషం అండి, వెయిట్ చేయండి ప్లీజ్.